This guy, Robert Duncan, was laid off from his job in the television industry, and he got a call from some family friends offering him a new job. And he was hesitant at first at their offer because they were starting a medical marijuana dispensary. So what he did is he consulted a lawyer he paid him about $800 to advise him on whether to even accept the job because he was scared of the possible legal consequences. And at the time, the wisdom was, and the lawyers said, that prosecutors would not target state-compliant dispensaries, only the ones that aren't compliant because they're more likely to be doing other illegal things. And they certainly wouldn't target employees. So this guy got, next to a guarantee from his lawyer who he paid that everything's going to be all right if you want to take the job. So he moved from Los Angeles to the Bay Area and started working 80 hours a week, fully compliant with state laws. And what he did is he oversaw the different growing facilities for this state legal medical marijuana facility. So here's the craziest part. The lawyer was wrong. The feds raided his place, and now he's going to jail for 2 years. Huffington Post actually caught up with this guy and had him talk about his situation right before he walked into jail to serve his time. Like, he's sitting in his car right before he's about to walk in. Listen to this.
Robert, you are literally on your way to federal prison as we speak. What's going through your mind?
Well, I could see the facility now for the first time, and, just trying to keep calm and stay focused and see the bigger picture and see things after the next couple of years.
As you look at the facility itself, what kind of emotions are going through your mind and body?
I can see people outside. It looks pretty secure, different than any living situation I've had before. But, I just want to keep focused, keep calm, not make any sort of splash in there, and just get through it.
Today obviously has been a very tough day for you. What's been the most difficult part?
Just little things, like giving my car keys and my cell phone to family members, little things that you use every day that you're not going to be able to use anymore. Canceling your gym membership and your credit cards and your health insurance. I've known about this day for a while now, so nothing's been really monumental, but these little things kind of add up, I guess.
Does that guy look dangerous to you? Does he sound dangerous to you? I mean, it's so silly what we're doing as a nation. I mean, think about it. Really? Those are the kinds of people that we're locking up? Some poor 16-year-old black kid sitting on his front stoop, smoking a joint with his buddy. That guy needs to be locked up. Why? Why does that guy need to be locked up? Because he's engaging in a substance that, so many people have engaged in throughout the course of time. Not really all that dangerous. You don't get violent on it like you do when you drink alcohol. It's impossible to overdose from it. I mean, it makes you realize that when politicians use the word freedom, it's just a fucking slogan. It's just a buzzword that they throw out there that makes people clap like seals. Freedom. But then those same people are pushing for the same laws that crack down on freedom. This is the opposite of freedom, to put people in jail for putting a substance in their body that they're choosing to put in their body when they're not hurting anybody else. And they're selling the product as a legitimate business in compliance with all state laws. And the feds did raids. This was back in 2011 that, they cracked down. And now it's good that Obama has lightened up on it now and Holder has lightened up on it. But the problem is that the next time you get a Republican president or a hardline Democratic president, they'll come back in. And if you don't actually change the laws on a federal level, what the fuck? They're going to go right back to just cracking down on everything again. We got to change the laws, man. We got to, at the very least, decriminalize drugs. We should probably legalize all drugs and make them legitimate businesses and increase tax revenue and lower the deficit and create jobs and do all that great stuff. But credit to HuffPost here for humanizing the situation. Learning people's personal stories helps people realize the gravity of the stupidity of our laws, right? If you just hear it in number form, I'm a numbers guy, so I get it when I look at stuff like that, but most people want to see, and it's understandable, but they want to see another human being there to put a face on the problem. And just to show you, just to give you a little bit more data on this, 48% of people locked up in federal prisons are there for drug crimes. That's according to the Department of Justice. 48%. So basically half of the people, or a little less than half of the people, because I'm sure some of those are violent crimes, but I'm sure a lot of them are non-violent crimes. So at the very least, 25% of people who are locked up in federal prisons are there for no good reason whatsoever. Non-violent drug criminals. Could have been any one of us. I mean, let's be honest. How many of us have engaged at one point or another in our lives in illegal drugs? Those people have had their lives ruined by an oppressive government that can't get their fucking shit straight and can't get shit taken care of. For nothing, their lives have been destroyed.